Hello and welcome back to the Forgotten Horror channel with me, Davey Dark. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I know, shock horror, but it's not going to be horror as such today. It's going to be another classic film that I grew up watching and loved. So today it's going to be Rollerball. Now what can I say about Rollerball? This film was from 1975 and this is again the original pre-cert VHS from Intervision. And this film inspired me as a kid. This was one of the action films that I watched many times, rented this many times. Back in the day I was obsessed with getting a pair of these gloves, as you do, to go and play out with my mates on my bike with, you know, mimicking what we saw James Caan doing. And this film, it just takes me back to the 70s. It was way ahead of its time. The government again controlling everything, and the only thing in people's lives was the game of rollerball, the game, and the game competed against different countries and states, and it was quite violent and very violent for its day, and that was the national sport. And James Caan's character became very popular, and the powers that be didn't want a hero. He was a reluctant hero, but they really got behind this guy's character. I'll show you this, the original pre-cert. Wow, still in great condition considering it is over 40 years old. But also what I'm going to show you today is the updated version. I bought this last year when it was new, and it's the ultimate final edition of it. The ultimate edition from Germany. 4K HD for all you newcomers. It is an amazing transfer. A friend of mine also bought this set, and I have seen the picture transfer quality. It's superb. It is the best this film is ever going to look is on this version. What can I say? This version, it has, it's a limited edition box set to 3,000, and as we open up I will take you through the contents. Nice velvet card there. My number is 711, which is quite a low number for a box set. Oops. There is bonus disc. Nice little folder with all sorts of goodies in here. Show you these. Now this obviously is in German and some Japanese as well, but it shows you some of the action sequences. That scene where Moon Pie's mate gets jumped by they're playing Tokyo, and it's a really nasty move. They hold him and they take his arms and they punch him in the back of the head with the studded gloves, and for its day it was very violent. And Moon Pie he reminded me of the Roger character in Dawn of the Dead. He was the fun one, he was the guy that had a laugh with people, and he was Jonathan, the main hero, James Caan's character. He was his sidekick. They set the second best player, and Tokyo targeted him and obviously killed him, which was a shame. Put him in a coma. So obviously you had to get revenge on him, but it turns into a very violent end. I think everybody died at the end. And here's Dexter again. Hello Dexter, are you joining us again? See some of these scenes back for the day with the motorbikes. It was just right up my street because I was into riding motorbikes, still am. And it just fit the theme perfectly. That's a good booklet. There's a huge poster it comes with, classic poster of the cover. Now you're going to put your bum there. You've got to play. There you go. That's Dexter. Right, are you going to give us your thoughts, Dex? Yeah. Well, last week he joined us on on the video last week, so he's joined us again. And this is about the picture quality of the transfer, comparing like the Blu-ray to what the 4K HD looks like. So that's pretty, the camera can focus. It shows you the difference between the 4K and the Blu-ray. So the picture quality has been upgraded, superb. But for me, I can only go off this picture quality, so there's gonna be a world of improvements with the color, the lighting, the sharpness, and this really does it. Now, a couple of people have said there was audio issues on their sets, but the box sets have been rectified now. The company has rectified that, so there's no issues with the discs and that now. So, but then again, a nice fold out piece of paper showing you from different countries what it all was. Absolutely amazing film. I loved this film when I was a kid. If you've not seen Rollerball, Maud Adams there, if you've not seen this, I urge you to go and see it and pick it up. There is I think there is another 4K version out. I think the company's called Scorpion or something. But check that out. So that's the goodies envelope. I'll put them to one side there a second. Excuse Dexter. Right, and what we got in here? We also have a copy of the Pretty Pants remake with Dean Cain getting the game, but that was the remake, which no, I don't really care much for that. You get some nice art cards. I'm almost heavy-handed and snap them bands. You get some really nice art cards as well. That's obviously Jonathan seeing his buddy Moonpie after the Tokyo match, where you want to switch him off life support, but he refuses because he still thinks he's alive. There's the arena. Absolutely brilliant film. Some stills from the film there. Yeah. Look at that. The action for the day. The action sequences are up there with anything of the day from 1975. And you know, there's Jonathan winning the game. Unbelievable. Yeah, superb. So that's the art cards you get with it, and then finally you get the 4K Ultra HD version of it. The transfer is amazing, and there is a ton of extras on the making of. I can't stress how much this film is brilliant, and this is also a digipack. So, like I say, I did watch my friend's version of it, so I know exactly how the transfer is on it, and it is a limited edition. So, I think I might leave that sealed. So there we have it, people. That was my little review, not a real review, my showing of Rollerball. So the big question is, which do I prefer? Well, obviously, Dexter, you're gonna pick your favourite. Yeah, not the camera out with your bum. So obviously, I'm gonna pick. My favourite is obviously got to be the Presert VHS tape, because that one brings back all the memories, all the grittiness of it. However, for picture and sound, it's got to be the updated version, which I urge you to get if you've not bought it. Okay, so thanks very much. This has been Davey Dark and Dexter as usual, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.